Okay, so it is Dr. K here with a review of the Put a Ring on It reunion show. We're just gonna jump right in. Starting out, Mimi and Ulysses really wasn't a whole lot there with them, of course, because they didn't have a lot of episodes. But I do really hope that number one, she is really working through her grieving process as far as the loss of her father, and that they really did bond and grow close together. That's one thing that Dr. Nicole recommended that they do during that time of difficulty is that they draw closer to each other and not apart. And it does seem like that they were able to do that. So I'm happy for them in that space. Moving right along to Shay and Mike. I just I just want to ask y'all, do y'all feel like Shay has really truly moved beyond what she was feeling before and truly accepts Mike's son as far as the whole idea of being a bonus mom? Like, I want to believe that she really has moved past it, but I'm not real sure. I think, and I feel like Mike kind of sees that. I sensed some hesitation in him when I watched the two of them sitting there on the couch. Like, she's super excited about being married, which honestly, I have to be honest, I feel like she's more excited about the idea of being married than truly marrying Mike and everything that comes with that. But I could be wrong. Of course, all we see is what they show us on this show. So this is my opinion based on that. I will say that Mike think he's slick with this whole making trying to make Whitney and Shay be friends. Like, before they even got to the part when they said something about a threesome, I was looking at Mike's side eye because I'm like, it's obvious that you like Whitney. We all know you was feeling her, and then now you're gonna try to make your girl be friends with her so you can keep her around. Clearly, we see what you're doing, Mike, and you not slick. But nonetheless, I do hope that Shay and Mike really do make it. I mean, I can tell that there's love there. I'm just concerned that that divide when it comes to his son and the whole bonus mom and all of that is still going to be a challenge for them, because I think she has pushed past it and wants to accept it because she loves him, but it's not genuinely truly what she wants. And so you have to ask that question of compromise versus sacrifice and whether or not this person is really worth it to you. So nonetheless, I wish them the best. Tamika and Vince. So with them, Tamika is saying that she's moved past all of the trust issues, that she's happy now. She's quote unquote good and got her swag back. And I'm happy for this. If it's truly genuine and she's moved past it, I am definitely happy for her. And they do seem like they've moved past some of the issues that they had before. I hope that Vince truly is being authentic and being truthful and honest with her, because the way he presented himself on the show, it was very manipulative and I didn't like it. One thing I can say is, looking at the season, I feel like the biggest hurdle they had was that his way of apologizing was not giving Tamika what she needed. And this leads me to think about the concept of apology languages. This is something that I learned fairly recently from reading a book where the author talked about how each of us has different languages, different apology languages, and what we feel like justifies a true apology. And for some people, simply saying the words "I'm sorry" works for them. For others, it does not. You have to say that you're sorry, but also, what are you sorry about? You have to elaborate on that, because simply saying "I'm sorry" doesn't say much. What are you apologizing for, so that I can know that you realize what you did and will not do it again? One thing with Tamika is, I realized, or it seems like, she was looking for him to take ownership of his actions. Like, I can move past it, especially with the first indiscretion that was kind of in their early dating phase. But I need you to take ownership of it. And he was not trying to do that. It's like he would say, "I'm sorry," and dance around truly just taking ownership of the role he played in it. And I can understand why that was frustrating to her and why that made her feel like there was a lack of trust there, because that's all she was really looking for, is to own it. Just to touch on the apology languages, a few of the other ones are the concept of making amends or making it right. So the person that will apologize and then ask what it is they can do to fix it. Someone that truly shows that they're putting action behind making a change so that they won't do what they did before to offend you. That's another one. The taking ownership and responsibility for your actions is the third one. Saying "I'm sorry," saying the actual words "I'm sorry," and asking for forgiveness. That's the last one. So not only just saying "I'm sorry," that's one in itself, But some people really need you to ask for their forgiveness, because if you don't, they feel like you really don't care. So that I found was interesting. Nonetheless, with Tamika and Vince, I wish them the best and I hope that they really do make it. Ashley in Hollywood. Lord, these two here, I want them to make it, y'all. I do, because you can tell that Hollywood loves him some Ashley. But has there been too much damage done? I'm really starting to feel like it has been, because Ashley just does not seem like she can move past what happened. And I can I can imagine the hurt and disappointment that comes with someone proposing to you and then now coming back saying that this is not what they want. I can't imagine it. Plus, being with someone for the amount of time that they've had invested, I know that's a lot. But to me, it seems like Ashley said yes to a proposal because she loves Hollywood and she did not want to hurt him, not because she truly wants to be married. And I don't know if it's just, she keeps saying the issue about needing the emotional stability from him and just not seeing that, which I can understand. But something tells me that she's emotionally withdrawn from this relationship and has been for a minute. And when you get to that place, it's very hard to come back from it. And so I'm concerned for them, because it seems like it's more of an emotional withdrawal and not so much of her saying that she needs that stability from him. However, with that being said, needing that emotional stability is important, because his defense mechanism of I'm done and you can go be with him and all of that, like, it doesn't help the situation at all. First of all, I know for myself it would definitely not be good for me, because I'm like, at the moment of difficulty or issue or challenge that we face, I don't want to have to question whether or not you're going to want to walk away and run, first of all. Secondly, because of their history and the fact that he got cold feet and called it off before, I know that heightens the level of concern for Ashley when he responds in that way. I do like the fact that Vince pointed out that it is a defense mechanism, because I definitely could see straight through that. And I think Hollywood is aware of that too. He just has to get to a point where he can take control of his emotions and stop responding in a way that shuts her down and closes her off. So for them, I feel like Ashley is in some ways holding on to the past. And some of it, I'm pretty sure, truly is from a place of hurt. But I also wonder if it's from a place of, I want to make you feel like I felt. I hope that's not the case, but I can't help but wonder if that's it. For Hollywood, I really hope that he is taking the time and doing the work to manage his emotions. He seems to be very self aware, and acknowledgement and awareness is the first step towards healing, but now he has to really put in the work to do things differently. And those emotional outbursts and the I'm done all the time, he's going to have to do better with that. And I hope that he can. One thing that I do realize with him in that space is that it's rooted in a trauma that runs deep. So it's not going to change overnight. One of the previous episodes, when he mentioned that he felt at times that his mom didn't want him, there's, I feel like, probably a fear of abandonment, or like this fear of the person that I love and I want to draw close to, they don't want me. So my defense mechanism is to act like I don't want them or to push it away. And so it's hard to move past that when it's something that's rooted so deep. He acknowledges it and seems to be aware, and I really do hope that he's doing the work for himself. Nonetheless, regardless of if him and Ashley ever make it to the altar or not, I really hope that he does that work for himself, because it's definitely a toxic and unhealthy defense mechanism. And he's going to always push people away by doing that. So, that's about all I have to say about the reunion show. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Do you think they're going to make it? All of the couples, do you really think they're going to make it? Because I hope that they do, but I still have some questions with all of them, because the idea of the show just concerns me that they felt the pressure to put a ring on it. But are they really ready? Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Of course, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.